This is Dee. Welcome back to my channel. And if you are new to this channel, welcome. Well, guys, I am back. And today I am going to talk about choosing better, which is a hot topic lately, right? I'm going to talk about choosing better and why in the Black community, choosing better men means choosing different men. See, this video is about changing a losing game and not buying into the bullshit that tells you that you can't. But in order to change a losing game, you have to acknowledge that you're playing one. So I'm going to use 3 examples to illustrate my point. First, the Kar Jenner, specifically Kylie, Eddie Murphy's son, Miles, who was married this past weekend, and superstar DJ and producer Calvin Harris, who was also married on the same day. So let's begin with Kylie. As we know, Kylie is a media superstar, cosmetic company mogul, and the billionaire baby mama of Travis Scott. Travis and Kylie started dating in 2017. She had his daughter in 2018. They broke up in 2019. They got back together in 2021. She had a boy in 2022, and they broke up again in 2023. And of course, prior to Travis, Kylie was in a relationship with Tyga. But looky here, looky here, looky here. There had been rumors that Kylie had been dating the actor Timothy Chalamet, since the spring, but frankly, no one took that seriously. But lo and behold, Kylie and Timothy pulled up to Beyonce's concert in Los Angeles a couple of weeks ago and made their official debut as a couple. This past weekend, they made more headlines at the U.S. Open tennis tournament, looking very loved up. Now, like her sisters, Kim and Chloe, Kylie had been a devoted Black male worshiper. In fact, the 3 of them have a combined total of 8 children with Black men. Kim, of course, was married to Kanye West for 7 years until they divorced, which ultimately left her a single mother to their 4 children. Kanye flat out admitted in their divorce decree that she has them 80% of the time. When you have your kids 80% of the time, you're pretty much the sole caretaker. So it does not matter how much money you have or how much money he has. It doesn't matter if your name is Kim, Kylie, Chloe, or Keisha. The outcome of your relationship with these men will likely be the same. But Kim broke the mold when she started dating Pete Davidson last year, and Kylie has clearly followed suit with her man of no color. You see, at some point, they did an assessment of their relationships, an honest assessment, and came to the conclusion that their preference has done nothing but leave them high and dry with babies to raise by themselves. Black women drag the Kar Jenners for filth, when in actuality, we should be learning from them. And I say that because they clearly do not buy into the bullshit that says if you are a single mother to Black children with Black fathers, no other group of men will want you. They don't buy into the narrative that they should have chosen better and that they're now condemned to low tier men because they didn't. But Black women drank the Kool-Aid. We are blamed and shamed when we're left high and dry raising children alone. We're not single mothers, we're baby mamas. But we buy into Black men's bullshit that says we have to settle for trifling ass men who abuse and abandon us. because we forfeit a potential relationship with a good man after we have their babies. So, what does that tell you? They are literally straight up telling you that choosing better means not choosing them. Now, let's talk about Eddie Murphy's son, Miles. Over the weekend, he married a woman of non color named Carly. Now, let's be clear. I have absolutely no issue with black men dating out, unlike a lot of black women. I am 100% down with the swirl. In fact, Miles is a chip off the old block. His father, Eddie Murphy, after his divorce from his first wife, Nicole, subsequently married a woman of non color. And again, that's fine. The point I'm trying to make is the sense of commitment and loyalty and devotion that Black women have towards Black men, they do not have towards us. They have no issue with choosing what they consider better. But ultimately, the behavior is often the same and the outcome is often the same. As a matter of fact, Miles and Carly have a 4-year-old daughter. So prior to their wedding over the weekend, she too was a baby mama. Black men are nothing if not consistent. And last but certainly not least, superstar producer and DJ Calvin Harris married a black woman named Vic Hope in a lavish ceremony on the same day that Miles Murphy married his former baby mama. Calvin is worth an estimated $320 million, and he has made this black woman his wife, life partner, future mother of his children, for whom he has created a legacy and tremendous generational wealth. You see, nobody thinks twice about Eddie Murphy's new daughter in law of non color marrying into his generational wealth. But as Black women, we have been conditioned to believe that kind of lifestyle is unattainable for most of us. Cynthia G attributes Black women's misplaced loyalty to Black men and our unwillingness to date out as Black male worship, which is true to a large extent. But I believe Black male worship is the symptom of our refusal to choose better by choosing different, not the cause. Calvin Harris is fine as he's rich, successful, he's got that sexy English accent, and I can assure you that most Black women would find him desirable. I don't care what you say. You see, it isn't that we wouldn't want a man like him. We've been conditioned to believe that men of his caliber do not want us. And if we're not good enough for the trifling ass Tyrones in our community, how can we possibly be good enough for men actually worth having in other communities? That belief system has been passed on from generation to generation of Black women. But Vic Hope is an example of what is possible for Black women when it's not. She has a white father and a Black, dark-skinned Nigerian mother. As we all know, Black women who look like her mother are considered the least desired in our community. The Black community is extremely colorist. Therefore, the deeper the complexion, the lesser the value. But different values produce different results. She went to where she was celebrated and appreciated, not just tolerated. When it comes to how relationships, family, and women are viewed, there is a big cultural difference between how other groups of men function and Black men's dysfunction. Other groups of men reject and ridicule men who abuse their women, abandon their children, and terrorize their community because it is not normal behavior and it makes all of them look bad. The harsh reality is that Black family is virtually non existent and Black love is fast becoming a myth. If you want love, provision, protection, respect, fathers who provide for their children safety and security, you have to stop playing a losing game and go where you are far more likely to find them. I've said it once and I will say it again and again. If you want something different, you have to be willing to do something different. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, thumbs it up. Please comment below and do not forget to subscribe to this channel, as well as my second channel, the Come Up Straight Up. So until next time, mwah, bye.